So I'm going to let you do all the talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Stefan from the Vintage Caravan, and you're watching an interview with us.
Do you want to? No. I'm sorry.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
look at this.
Sorry,
She looks after everybody so well here.
we have to be fueled.
Yes.
Best.
Is there anything else you guys need?
A high five.
No, we're good.
A high five if possible. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you. This is Dave Ciderbaby for Rock Radio UK. We are at Firevolt Day 2. I'm with one of the best bands of the day, if not the best band of the day, Vintage Caravan. Hi guys.
Hey, hello. Love to see you. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, I don't know too much about you. I came across your live album about 6 months ago,
Yeah.
and I thought, wow. So really, just tell me about yourselves. Just tell me.
Yeah, so I started the band when I was 11 or 12 years
Okay.
old. As I was like a school band, and we played quite regularly, and then we started playing, pubs and bars when we were like 14 years old, and it's just been ever growing since then. Different members, but for almost a decade. It's been the same lineup. As Matthias is stepping in for Alexander, who's been in the band for 12 years. So, we got signed to Nuclear Blast in 2013.
Okay.
Did 3 albums with them, and then, I don't know how much detail you want here, but
You carry on as much detail as you like.
So I moved to Denmark in 2014 and got us a car and just drove all over Europe. Did 100 shows a year for 3 years at least, and then it's been pretty steadily 40 to 80 shows a year since then. So
I mean, you've got quite a classic sound to yourselves, but honestly, it's also refreshing as well.
Yeah.
So, what are your inspirations, and what are you?
I mean, I guess we take a lot of.
Yes, we draw a lot of inspiration from the 70s prog and rock and roll, but we also mix in a lot of modern stuff, like metal or disco or whatever. Like we grab influences from all over the place, and we try not to be like a revival band or something.
No. We have our influences, but at the same time, I found that people can't really say, "Oh, you sound just like this band," or just like that band. There's some people that start a band and they sound just like one or two bands completely, but it's a big melting pot with, I guess it's vintage inspired, but at the same time we play it like we're playing, like we're a metal band, really, So it's very intense when you play it.
Yeah, it's real intense. The live shows. It's been lots of fun to step in and play with you guys. It's like you have to
I'd say in some ways we would be more related to Pantera than we are to Led Zeppelin.
Actually, listening to you today, yes.
Yeah.
You certainly got that vibe about it. So
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was quite a big stage down there on the big top today.
Yeah.
And you sounded superb.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And
Thanks to Steinar, our song guy.
He knows his craft.
and I mean, what are you looking forward to? I think you're playing Bloodstock as well.
Did that yesterday, yeah.
You did that yesterday?
Yeah. So we have one more show to go in Wales, I guess.
Yeah, South Wales, and then we just go home, kind of start writing, finish writing the album that we were going to record in October in Portugal, which is going to be nice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be working on that for the next few months.
Yeah, exactly.
And someone's having a little
baby.
boy.
Yeah. So I'm going to be a father in November, and we're recording the album a month before that. So I think. They're playing our song over there. That's nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna so I'm gonna take care of that baby as much as I can. And
You don't sound too confident.
yeah, exactly. I'll say hi a few times. And, no, it's gonna be great. So it's gonna be not as much touring, I think, for the first year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a family time for the first half of next year at least.
Yeah.
So it's essential as well to keep yourself grounded, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're also very good at it. I know we don't look like it. I know the cowboy hat is obnoxious, but I'm like, I don't know, like, we are very, like, after a show, we're never like, that was crazy, that was awesome. We're always like, yeah, that could have gone better, We're always like, kind of like,
very self-critical.
Very, to a fault, you know.
Okay. So today's show, what would you say?
Be less sick, Oscar. I felt terrible, so I don't know. There's plenty of little notes that I make during a show, and I kind of review them after the show, and try not to make the same mistakes again.
Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of live music, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is the mistakes. They can be really fun, They can be great, but I'm more like forgiving of myself now than I was a few years back. Sometimes if I would make one mistake, I would just be off for the evening. I would just just sad. So I found that I was a little bit too much. You can take in the lesson and then move on.
Right.
I used to just like bask in the opposite of glory that I caused myself.
Okay.
Song title?
It's a song title. Yeah, you heard it here first.
It'll be on the next album.
Yeah.
Available soon. So obviously the baby's first, the album is first, the baby is second, maybe touring and whatever. But I mean, you're essentially a live band. By looking at you, you seem and feel a live creature, shall we say?
Yes, exactly. I mean, we are a live band. We've always had kind of difficulty catching that energy on album.
Okay.
So that's why the live album was kind of crucial to make. And I think it's the closest thing you can get to feeling what we do live. And we do a lot of improvisation as well. There's I never play solo the same way twice. Try to.
Okay.
And even if we do this, I think all of us, we see people that have been maybe to a couple shows in a row or something, then you're like, okay, I need to really change it up for them. We play especially for them. Change the solo completely or whatever, just so they get a unique experience.
Yeah, I think it's important to keep that part of the brain alive, the improvisational part.
Yeah.
Kind of grow that, because it's so nice to be able to figure out different ways to do one thing, and not to get stale doing the same thing all over again.
It's never boring, even if we play it the same way every night. It's a very challenging set to play. It's very it takes a lot out of you, and even just playing people sometimes ask us are you sick of playing Expand Your Mind? I've been playing that song since I was 16. Every show, always. But it's always a difficult task to do it correctly. So I'm never bored at all. It's always kind of
24 years.
24, yeah, almost. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't going to say how old you were, obviously, but
it's been 70 years now. Oh yeah.
Okay, from your point of view, just stepping in as you have, I mean, are you finding it quite challenging?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah, but still, it's so much fun at the same time, so... And I think I managed, so it's a fun challenge. But yeah,
you learned our 2012 album, when it came out, you
I'm a few years younger than the guys, and when
surely not. No.
Yeah, when Voyage came out, I loved it, and I learned most of the songs on bass, and I started out as a fan, then we became friends. I had my own band, and we were playing with the Vintage Caravan a lot, and we play blues together, me and Oscar, in a blues band.
We do 3-hour shows at this.
So it's
local...
a full circle thing for me, to be with the guys here and play the songs that I that shaped me a lot when I was a teenager. Yeah, messing up my fingers while doing it.
Oh
What
man,
have you
they're
done?
looking.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I have some blood in there now.
Oh man.
Medic.
See that?
I mean, you should just chop them off.
Yeah. Like get some new ones.
Okay, yeah.
Get some new ones.
That's the end of your bass career.
Yes, yes. For today. There's another show tomorrow. So, yeah.
Okay. So, I suppose for you, it's essential to find the right producer, or are you doing it yourself?
We've only worked with like two. Well, technically four. Two on the first album, but we were like 14, 15, 16. So, but yeah, we're gonna work with Flexi, our good friend who has been. He did Voyage and Arrival, those two albums with us, and then we also worked with a British producer called Ian Davenport.
I know.
He did like Band of Skulls and. He did a lot. He's done a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah.
Worked with the guys from Radiohead quite a bit.
We did the last two albums with him, and he's been great. We're gonna try going back to the roots. Take Flexi with us to Portugal and see what happens.
Yeah.
Why Portugal? I've got to ask.
So like that studio just looks badass, and the studios in Iceland are so expensive, and this one is like quality wise, way better, and we're paying a little less for that. So
Fair enough.
yeah,
And we still get to like go to Portugal and enjoy Portugal, and kind of like stay in our own bubble while we're recording. And like not going like home in your own bed between recording days. It kind of takes you out of the focus.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I won't hold you up very much more. Just to say, everybody who's listening, please, if you haven't already, check out Vintage Caravan because they are absolutely superb. Follow you on the socials. I assume you've got socials somewhere.
Yeah, MySpace. Like please check us out on Instagram and Facebook and
YouTube.
and X.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people jumping ship on that recently.
Don't go on X. Yeah.
But okay. Thank you for the performance today, and thank you for taking the time to speak to me.
Of course.
Vintage Caravan.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Love your pants.
Cheers. Ah, yes.
Yeah.